Ramadan tips for reverts from a revert. SubhanAllah, I feel like there's a record number of people who are going to be fasting during the month of Ramadan for the first time as new reverts. And as someone who has done this 2 times already, this is my 3rd year as a Muslim, I just thought I'd give you guys some tips that honestly I wish somebody would have told me. First of all, sis, Salaam Alaikum and welcome to the deen. How you doing? Are they being nice to you? Tell me if they're not being nice to you, because I can fight. Tip number 1 is the first mistake I personally made on my first Ramadan ever fasting, 3 years ago? When do you actually stop eating food? Let's say, for example, Fajr starts at 5:45. That means you have until 5:44 and 59 seconds to bite your last bite and swallow it, drink your last drink, take your medication, whatever thing you need to ingest, you have until before the Fajr time period starts. So Fajr, it's a time period. All the prayers have time periods, but you guys know Fajr is the time period. Fajr starts from the crack of dawn until sunrise. You have till before the crack of dawn, not until sunrise. I thought that you had till the end of the Fajr period to finish eating, and I made that mistake in my first Ramadan. I didn't start eating, luckily, because my friend called me. She was like, "Hey girl, you excited for your first day of fasting?" And I was like, "Yeah girl, I'm about to just eat breakfast right now." She was like, "Breakfast? You're about 10 minutes late." Second thing, I feel like the essence of Ramadan, I feel like everybody already understands this. Yes, it's a month of fasting, but what are you fasting from? It's not just fasting from food and water. One of my favorite Ramadan prep videos from Sheikh Omar Suleiman says you should make a to-do list, a not to-do list, and to fix list. So a to-do list, Ramadan is the month when the Quran was revealed. So honestly, I feel like if you're not somehow revolving your Ramadan around Quran, you're already missing a major point. Whether that is, finishing the Quran 1 time, finishing it 2 times, finishing it 3 times, reading it in Arabic, reading it in whatever language that is your preferred language. That should be number 1 on your to-do list. Try to attend Taraweeh, try to, volunteer at your masjid. Whatever you're trying to do during Ramadan, go ahead and do that. To not do list, obviously not to eat, not to drink between, sunrise and sunset. But what else are you not trying to do? Are you trying to stop backbiting? Are you trying to stop gossiping? Are you trying to stop being so angry? All of that. And then to fix list. So what are you trying to fix? For me personally, I'm trying to fix my khushu in salah. I just want to, concentrate. Are you trying to fix, dressing more modestly? Are you trying to fix your relationship with your parents? Are you trying to work on, being more patient? Whatever you're trying to fix should be in that category. So honestly, I feel like breaking it down into those 3 categories is the best way for you to optimize and get as much done as possible and take advantage of this month. Tip number 3, it's okay to take a nap. You're not supposed to sleep your day away because obviously you're not eating or drinking, but it's okay to take a nap. One of the other things about the month of Ramadan is there is a lot of goodness in the nighttime prayers and the nighttime worships. And even out of Ramadan, we all know the virtues of tahajjud. So if you feel like you need to take a 30-minute, 1-hour nap for you to be able to stay up till, 2 o'clock, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever, reading Quran, praying Taraweeh, being in the masjid, whatever you feel like you need to do. If you feel like a 30 minutes or 1-hour nap is going to help you achieve that, go ahead and take that nap. Stop playing with me. Next tip. I personally recommend involving your non-Muslim friends in Ramadan as much as possible. Now, I'm not saying go ahead and grab them hey, yo, we're fasting starting, next week, Monday. But what I did during my first Ramadan that made it feel a lot less lonely is iftar, bro. I was inviting all my friends to iftar, and I hosted iftar at my house once a week for the month of Ramadan. So that was 4 iftars, and my friends knew. Literally at the beginning of Ramadan, I messaged all my friends and I was like, hey, this is my first Ramadan. I'm the only Muslim. It's gonna be kind of lonely. You guys are my friends. I'm not asking you to fast with me, but there is something called, and I just basically explained what iftar is to them. And I was like, even though you're not fasting, I would like you to break my fast with me. And guess what? They showed up. They showed up every single iftar. Involve your non-Muslim families. Involve them as much as they are willing to, honestly. Anyway, I'm sure there's more, but that's all I can think about right now. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us all, reach the month of Ramadan. May He accept our fast from us. May He make us from amongst the righteous. And may He grant every single one of y'all's desires. Bye.